So, it has finally happened. You've been converted to the TTRPG world, probably found D&D 5e first. You've made all your characters, and you're ready to play. But, unfortunately, there's nobody to play with. So, second best option, we go online. Now, there's so many choices. You have World Anvil, you have Roll20, you have other names for things that I can't remember off the top of my head. But me, what I found that works the best, if you have a D&D Beyond account, which is free, and if you have a GM, you can use all of his stuff, is AboveVTT. And I'll show you why. Come with me. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go to a magical place called Google. And we are going to look for AboveVTT. Oh, look, it's like I've already done it before. It's going to be right up there at the top if you do it right. And it's a simple extension for Chrome and for Mozilla. So if you're more Mozilla person, no problem. Don't know how they'd be able to do that for Safari or anything else, because I'm not a tech person, but hopefully down the line they do. So some Mac players can jump on it as well. Well, you can have Chrome on Mac, but you know what I mean. Why are you using Safari anyway? Now, once that is downloaded, you're going to want to go to D&D Beyond and your campaigns. I already created a pre-made character from D&D Beyond. I use Namrock quite a bit, so when I am DMing, I can have that character from the view as a player. So when I'm removing any kind of shadow or what they see from walls, I get to see what they see. It's a very helpful way to do it, as sometimes you don't know what your players can see unless you have a player's view going on. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do when we join a game is join AboveVTT, and that will open up this beautiful page here. And would you have it? There is a pre-made map here created by D&D Beyond already. If you're looking at it from the DM perspective, it's already covered in fog, so I did remove that. Now Namrock, he can move. He can do anything he wants. Now the first thing I make sure that my players do is go over to the settings and make sure that they click on measure while dragging dice. This will make life so much easier for them, also as you, so you're not having to tell them how far something is without even touching the ruler. They'll know, oh, I have 35 feet, I can travel that far. It's great, it's easy, streamlines things, so hopefully your players know their sheets and you can get things rolling. But if not, if that's an issue, which there was a little bit of a glitch a couple weeks ago where it was bouncing people all around when you had measure while dragging tokens, but that seems to be fixed, so that is super splendid. You can use that ruler. You can use draw. Maybe you want to do some squares over here, but that might make the DM upset, so maybe don't do that. Anyway. Also, let's say you've got a cone that you want to shoot. Boom, we now have a cone from Namrock. If he has a few enemies in front of him, and you can also rotate it in any which way you feel, as long as, that points from yourself. Maybe you got a cone of frost coming out of Namrock, maybe you got something, but you'll be able to see what you're going to hit. Get rid of that. Now, most important thing to a player is going to be their sheet, which, if you go to the top right, you will see the button sheet. You can always pull that up by pressing that, or, even easier, you can just hit your space bar and it will appear. Now, anything in your character sheet is rollable here. If it's on another sheet, or another open window, it'll still roll there. Also, if you're playing on the app and you're in the campaign, it'll also work from there. So anytime you're rolling that, no problem. The way I run games online is if you do want to roll naturally with some clickety-clack math rocks, if you're a dice goblin and you want to use them, feel free. I trust you. If you lie to me about your roll, you're only ruining the game for yourself, bud. So yeah, that is the simpleness of that. Now, let's even drill down farther. Any item, anything that you click on will appear on the right, and the beauty is at the top, you will see Send to Game Log. So all the information about that item or spell will easily be sent to that game log. So now you and your fellow players, your DM, will be able to see it because probably your DM does not have the every spell, creature, item memorized. If they do, more props to them. Also, what the beauty in here as well, let's say you're casting Fairy Fire and it has a radius. Boom, it will do that automatically for you. So now you automatically have it thrown in there. You can play with it, or if you were trying to see what you wanted to do, you could have easily done that with the AoE, but it is an option to do that, which is great. Now let's do some rolling as well. You're probably familiar with D&D Beyond with this, but let's say he's already cast his Shillelagh. It's nice and glowy. Only a 13, but let's say that'll hit, and boom, you click on that. Kablowy. That's only 4 points of damage, but simple, easy to use. And you can find all of your information that you need, your equipment, features and traits, all the shebang. Now, here's one of the things I found recently is your extras. So, let's say you have a Beast Companion. Let's go with a wolf here. Oh, there, wolf. Yeah, no, he's just going to have a wolf. So, he is going to have a beautiful wolf here. Now, he has all the information he needs about it. And you can even throw a little wolfie in here. Say you want to name him Grimly. Grim. Yeah, Grim. Let's go with that. No, it's Grim. Isn't that great? And then when you... now your DM can add that from your extras onto the board, which is great. Also, that works for any kind of summons. Like, let's say you are a warlock that loves summoning demons. Let's manage some extras. Or your wild shape, anything like that. Where did it go? Summoned. Let's Balgura. I can never spell Balgura. Or a shadow. Yeah, let's do a shadow. Demon. We can add that here. Now, in your extras, it's right there. So if you're a warlock that likes doing that, I know I have a warlock that I like doing that with, summoning some demons, and you can always get rid of that, and now you have a full picture. So I hope that has helped out any players. Keep your eyes open for some information on how to DM with AboveVTT. I will go into some much more heavy detail on how to create maps, walls, fog, and all that. But if you're looking to just play, this is the way to do it. Look forward to rolling with you.